Good morning, guys. Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com. Noticing rain becoming more widespread across Illinois and into northwestern portions of Indiana this morning as we record this video just after the 7 o'clock hour. And that is going to kind of set the stage for what we can expect as we move into the late morning on into the afternoon hours. We stopped this about 1 o'clock, and you notice the rainfall coverage becoming more widespread across central Indiana. Some embedded heavy rain possible there as well. That is only the beginning of what will be a very wet 48-hour period here as we continue to advance the forecast radar. Saturday morning at 4 a.m., 11 a.m. Saturday. You just get the idea. Once the rain begins to fall, it's really not going to let up anytime soon, unfortunately. And we still target Saturday evening into Sunday morning for the greatest period of excessive rainfall rates. But when you add up what has fallen yesterday afternoon for some places, for instance, especially just northeast of Indianapolis, already seeing 1 to 1.5 inches of rain in the gauge, along with what is going to fall today into Saturday, you add in the fact that the heavier rainfall builds in late Saturday into early Sunday morning, and that's when the problems will really likely ramp up from a flooding perspective before this moisture begins to finally push east as we move into Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. The other aspect of this event, again, is going to be an increasingly stiff easterly flow and cooler weather as we move into this evening and really through the weekend. So we'll take a look at forecast temperatures here. Highs today generally will top out in the mid-70s for most central Indiana reporting sites before temperatures fall this evening into the 60s as that rain becomes more widespread. As this is taking place, you'll also notice an increasingly gusty easterly and northeasterly flow develop as we move into tonight and Saturday. Saturday will feature temperatures not making it out of the mid-60s for Indianapolis itself, with that steady rain continuing to fall, and then cooler air builds in Saturday night. We fall into the 50s. And Sunday will be a very cool day. I think the high-res NAM here is a bit aggressive on the cool weather. Upper 50s forecast still into Sunday afternoon, but nonetheless drastically cooler than what it's been over the past several days. In general, our idea hasn't changed. We still think the majority of central Indiana can expect 3 to 5 inches of rain between now and midnight or 12 a.m. Monday. But as depicted here off of the high-resolution NAM, there will be locally heavier totals, some 7 to potentially as much as 8 inches of rain, not out of the question for localized areas. As we close things out, again, guys, this is our official rainfall forecast. No reason to really change this with 3 to 5 inches and locally heavier totals through the heart of the state. Those 6, 7, potentially even 8-inch totals will be localized, whereas the more widespread 3 to 5 inches, I think will serve, at least given the current data, serve us pretty well. As we look at the current forecast over the next 7 days, rain gets out of here Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and then much drier conditions and pleasant conditions return as we open up the early part of next week. Guys, keep a very close eye on the weather situation through the weekend. Obviously, this is going to unfortunately become a serious flooding situation for some. We'll be here to keep you updated. In the meantime, make it a great Friday, and we'll talk with you soon.